Incoming phone call. Pick up the phone
Ladies and
immediately.
gentlemen, Felicia is joining us. What's up, Mamacita?
Hey, what's going on, Lady KiKi? How are you? How is Cousin Chan? How's everybody?
We're all
Hey,
wonderful.
Felicia, welcome.
You had a comment? You had a comment for
I
us?
do have a comment. What I wanted to say was, well, first of all, I've been listening for a good little second, so I've got a few statements to make about a couple of things. The first thing is that when we were talking about freedom of speech, first of all, that's a farce in America because we do not have freedom of speech. And you know this is coming from a Republican. I am Republican, I am conservative, and I'm not ashamed of that. But I do not believe that we have freedom of speech. Case in point, anytime somebody says something that rubs somebody the wrong way in the media, they're prompted and urged to apologize later. I don't want a person who's a racist to apologize if they make a racist statement. I'd like for them to make their statement, say it so I know exactly what box to deposit you in. I don't want you to come back and apologize later. I'm fine with knowing that you don't like niggas. And if you don't like us, I'm glad to know because I won't patronize any of your businesses, won't wear any of your T-shirts, won't buy your jewelry, your shoes, whatever you're peddling. Your wares will not be purchased by me. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing I wanted to say was as far as the mind and as far as the Marines and all these guys, you know, the mind can only take so much. After it takes so much strain and so much stress, it has a snapping point. And unfortunately, in the majority of those guys who deal with guns or whatnot all day long, that's the only thing that they know. You know what I mean? I agree with you, KiKi. That's how they've been trained. That's what they know. That's all they know. And as far as Russia is concerned or any other country is concerned where America is concerned, we've been a joke. We were a joke a while ago. We were a joke when Bush was in office. We were a joke when Reagan was – well, when Reagan came in office, we stopped being a joke after Carter. So but then as soon as Crazy got out of office, which, again, I love Reagan very much, but as soon as he got out of office, they sort of started laughing at us again. He was more of a warmonger than anybody, and so they sort of left us alone. But now we're back to being a joke. I mean, if you look at Putin right now, he's not even paying any attention to us.
I get it, and I think that the international community, we've created this environment for ourselves, and I do agree with you about the whole freedom of speech. It's if I'm free to say it, then I should be able to say it, and it be over with, and that's it. I should not be censored. I should not have to deal with the FCC. I should not have to deal, with all these other little things. I should not have to stick stickers on my shit and say, explicit lyrics or anything like that. If it was freedom of speech, if I said that I hate all Jews and gays should all burn in hell, which I don't believe about either one of them, but if I did, it shouldn't be any blowback or any issues about that. So I do believe the concept of it, in the concept exists. However, the reality of it, in reality, it doesn't. So, absolutely, I agree with you on that. It's crazy.
Now, I wanted to make a mention in closing about the Dupont situation. The one thing I think a lot of America forgets whenever they start looking at stuff saying how unfortunate it is and how unfair things are is that money and influence go hand in hand. These guys all play golf together. They have coffee together. When you have that kind of money, there's no way for the judge to not have been in the Dupont circle at one point or another, irregardless to if he, doesn't live right next door to him or whatever. When you get up in that kind of money, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know each other. Everybody hobnobs with one another. So what may seem fair or unfair to us, the fact is that unless somebody's going to stick in there and do something about it, nobody's going to do nothing about it. And let's just be honest.
Doing nothing. Ain't
you
nobody
get that kind of money,
no,
ain't nobody going to do nothing.
You're absolutely right, Felicia. It's, these are my peers. These are my people. The likelihood of me punishing them as I would somebody I don't have an allegiance to or may need their support to get reelected. And, I'm going to go to the mat for you. I'll go to the mat for Sporty. I'll go to the mat for Chan. I'll go to the mat for my people. But for some random, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Hey, Miss KiKi, it's time to play.